What's up everyone, Carter here, and in this video I want to go over the 5 worst mistakes you can make as a merchant Amazon seller. I don't care if you're a new seller, I don't care if you've never ever sold anything on Merch by Amazon before. You really need to watch this video and you really need to pay attention, because what I'm going to show you is going to save you not only time, it's not only going to save you money, but it could potentially save your account, from being terminated or suspended. So definitely watch this video. I'm going to go over the 5 worst mistakes and let's get right into it. Mistake number 1 that I want to talk about, and I frequently see for new sellers, are they don't understand about choosing, a category or choosing a niche for their t-shirt. For instance, they're doing product research, it comes to their mind, I want to sell a math t-shirt. What they'll do is they'll literally search math t-shirts, 5 results come up, and then they just start looking and they say, oh, this one looks good, I'm going to try to sell this. But what they don't know is you're also competing against all of the other 5,000 results that are competing for this specific search term. Math t-shirts is very broad. It's going to be very difficult for you to compete for such a broad and competitive search term. What I recommend is find a way to niche down. So that main keyword, you need to find a way to get that down. So maybe math, instead of math t-shirts, you go math, maybe funny t-shirts. So now your results just went from 5,000 to 3,000. Now 3,000 is a pretty good level, I'd say, but still, let's find another way to niche down. Maybe funny math, maybe nerd t-shirts. Boom, 1,000. So we just went from a broad search term of 5,000 results for math t-shirt down to math, funny, nerd t-shirts to 1,000. You want to see an even better example of what I mean for this? Let's look up Christmas. I can't even type right now. Christmas t-shirt. 60,000 results for Christmas t-shirt. You will never ever make a sale for this search term. Let's find a way to niche this down. Let's go Christmas science t-shirt. So we just went from 60,000 to now 3,000 results. You can see there's quite a few designs on here. Like this design seems to be like chemistry. Like that's a pretty funny t-shirt. If I like science and I was a pretty Christmas person, I'd probably buy that t-shirt. Now you can see I'm able to compete for this search term, Christmas science t-shirt, a lot easier and a lot more competitive, and to be a lot more profitable than going after such a broad search term like Christmas t-shirt or math t-shirt. Now, mistake number 2, and this is a personal mistake that I actually made, not knowing what I was actually doing, but watch out for, trademark terms. It could be logos, it could be companies, it could be brands, sayings, quotes. Really try to do some research before putting it out there and make sure that nobody actually has the rights, to that saying, so that you don't really get in any trouble. Amazon doesn't have to take down your t-shirt, and you don't really have to go through that whole, butthead process or anything. Now, a good example of this was I was actually selling a Radiohead t-shirt. Now, you can see there's only 104 results, so obviously you're not able to sell this because this is actually a band. I didn't know. I was doing product research. I found these t-shirts and I saw, they had an amazing sales rank. They're selling really well. And I basically made a similar design, put it up on Amazon. It was selling well. All of a sudden it got taken down. I was like, what the heck? Why would this get taken down? Started doing a little bit more research, and it turns out it's actually a band. And obviously I don't have the rights to sell, their, band merch on Amazon. So obviously it got taken down, and it was just a big inconvenience, and it was a strike against my account, and you get enough takes, you get enough X's, enough strikes on your account, it really doesn't look good, and you run the risk of being suspended. So definitely when it comes to making new designs, quotes, really look into what it is, and if it can potentially be trademarked, definitely do your research. Mistake number 3, and this has to do with t-shirts that either aren't selling super well or that might be like trendy or popular at the time. Like for instance, maybe you're trying to sell like a Christmas t-shirt. Why can I not type? So let's say you want to sell a Christmas t-shirt. A big problem I see is people wait too long to actually upload the designs. Maybe Christmas is late December. People are uploading them in 2 or 3 weeks before Christmas. It's too late at that point. You need to have those designs up a month, 2 months in advance, so you can start potentially building sales history under your Christmas t-shirt. You get more, you get put higher in the sales rank. So then when that prime time comes around, you're already positioned very well. So one thing is timing. The second thing is after, that trend has passed or after that holiday has passed, a lot of people just leave those t-shirts, leave them in their leave them in like their inventory. Like they just have 20 or 30 designs of a Christmas t-shirt just sitting there. Well, that's 20 or 30 more spots that you could replace with another design that has actual potential to sell in January, February. A Christmas t-shirt probably isn't going to sell very well January, February, March. So why just keep it in there? It's potentially you're leaving a lot of money on the table. So definitely, once that trend is potentially over or it's kind of cooled down, or especially when a holiday is passed, remove those t-shirts, open those spots up, and get more designs in that you can sell. Mistake number 4, I can't even explain how stupid this mistake is. This is going to lead to your account easily being suspended. You won't last more than a few months if you do this, but don't be a copycat. This is like the number one. I don't know why to make this number one mistake, but I mean, if you're still watching this video, good for you, because this is definitely the absolute dumbest, worst, stupidest mistake you can make is to just be a copycat. I mean, to just take a design, like if you're to literally just take this design, copy and paste it on a t-shirt, that's stealing. You're not making any revisions to it. You're not changing, the font, the text, the colors, the size, any variations. You're just being a straight up copycat. And Merch by Amazon has gotten a lot better at this over the years. When the Merch by Amazon first launched, there was just these copycats coming on and just taking your original unique design and just putting it on their t-shirt and charging less, and all of a sudden they started getting the sales. Trust me, you can't do that anymore. The business model, it doesn't work like that. Your account is going to be suspended, it's going to be terminated, and your chances at making money or passive income with Merch by Amazon, it's over. So don't be a copycat. If you find a design that you think has potential, you have interest in it, find a way for it to uniquely stand out. Make some changes, revisions, colors, sizes. There's tons of ways that you can differentiate from that t-shirt without, copying it. So definitely don't be a copycat. Make something even better than that t-shirt, and I guarantee it will sell better, even if you charge a higher price. Mistake number 5. Now, this one is fairly common in the sense that it's not so much a mistake. Sometimes it's more like a misspelling, or adding of an extra keyword or a word that doesn't really make sense. Like maybe you were listing a t-shirt, you're like, okay, I want to list this funny dog t-shirt, but you spell it TSHIT. Well, guess what? You basically have a curse word in your title, and it's just not gonna. It's never gonna be able to actually be accepted in live and for sale. So definitely pay attention. It's just little things like that that kind of add up. Misspellings. Definitely don't add any profanity or curse words in there. That'll definitely be a ding. And you definitely won't be able to sell that t-shirt. Even if don't even try to put a curse word on the t-shirt and then try to spell it differently or not even say it in the title. Eventually they're going to find it and they're going to take your t-shirt down. But this one's not super common, but it's just something that you do on accident. You don't really notice, and then all of a sudden you try to upload it, it gets denied, and you're like, why is my t-shirt getting denied? Like, oh gosh, I didn't even spell shirt right, I forgot the R. Or just some things like that. So definitely pay attention to that when in the process of listing and creating your t-shirts. Anyways, that's it for this video. Hopefully you liked that little breakdown of some of the more common and absolute worst mistakes that you can make as a Merch by Amazon seller. So if you guys did get any value from this video, please leave a like. I'd really appreciate that. And if you have any questions regarding anything I went over, anything about Merch by Amazon, definitely comment below. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And if you want to see more content just like this on how you can create an extra stream of income online, then subscribe to this channel, and I'll see everyone in the next video.